welcome to my Creative Garage, episode
4.
It's a beautiful autumn day here, the 15th of May. It's a Sunday, and we've got a new addition to our family.
Tyrion. He's 7 weeks old. He's white and fluffy and he's a rag doll. He's so cute.
He's so old. You heard him. I'll see if he'll look at the camera, but I don't know if he will. Josh dingle something there. Oh, he's so cute. Look at the camera. Maybe not.
Tyrion.
Tyrion. Oh, no. You hold him. Doesn't want to. Okay, got lots to show today. I'm going to start off with a finished object, which, last weekend we had Mother's Day. And I finished off my mum's shawl. As you can see, big long shawl. This is the Pebble Beach shawl, and the pattern is by Helen Stewart. It comes in 3 different sizes. Oops.
I like the colours.
Yeah, they're pretty on that. Yeah, so I've done the smaller size one here. That's the one in the yellow picture there. And you got the green, the bluey teal colour is a medium size, and there's a large there as well. So that's on 4mm needles, and I used the yarn. It's from Vivid Yarn Studios in the colourway Isabel. My mum's name is Isabella, and this one is called Isabel, so very close to her name.
Looks like Easter colours.
Yeah, it does a bit, doesn't it? So it came out lovely when I blocked it. You can see all the eyelets came out really, really lovely in that. So yeah, so that's a pebble shawl from Helen Stewart. Our next finished object is our hair. Yes, we had our hair done yesterday. Maddie had hers actually coloured for the first time. She had it ombre. Do you want to turn around so you can see? So it's gone from, oops, you can't see. You need to stand up a little bit so you can see. So it's gone from darker to lighter down. So you can see there it's darker and it goes down to lighter. Yes, and she had it trimmed. I had mine trimmed too. Got a fresh
I really like mine.
colour in it as well. So that's what we did yesterday. On to whips. My whip I've had on for a few years now, my needles, is the jumper I made for making for my husband. It's in beautiful alpaca wool. You can see it. Got small lines going up to big lines. So this is a beautiful panache from the Alpaca Barn. It is really, really nice and soft. It's only like a 4-ply, and I'm only on, I think it's 3.25mm needles, so it's taken quite a long time, this jumper. This colour is the royal blue. It's also got,
Looks like navy.
yeah, it's a navy. There's taupe as well. The other colour, which was in the jumper, this light one, that light colour just there, that is the champagne. And I've yet to put in the last colour I'm putting in is this one here. I'll just put it that way too so you can see it a bit better too. That one there is the charcoal. So yeah, I've done the armholes. I'm onto that now, so hopefully next will be the sleeves, the neckline and then the sleeves. Also wearing, what I'm wearing now is also made out of the same alpaca. I actually crocheted this, I think 2 years ago now. I will have some pictures coming on the screen to show you what it looks like. That's, yeah, so it's really nice and soft and comfortable. That was it there. I've still got a ball left of that colour, so it's really, really, it's a nice colour.
And so it looks like your jumper.
Yeah, it is my jumper, yeah. Okay, my next whip is in my flamingo bag. It's my campside shawl, which I've shown you before. I've got it on I had my birthday recently, and I got some lovely marble needles, which I've got it on the marbles. These are gorgeous red ones. So, this is it upside down. Oops. Hang on. Oh, yeah, there we go. It's a bit hard to hold. So we've got it upside down at the moment. So obviously that's up there is the bottom, and up and down the bottom are the armholes. Actually, I'll turn it around the other way, that'll be better. So there we go. That's the back. So you can see lots of eyelets. At the moment I'm actually up to lots of yarn overs. This is where there's heaps of holes happening in it there. So you can see all that. So lots of yarn overs happening. So I'm nearly there. I'm almost up to the band on the bottom, which is a rib band. So you've got your armholes where your sleeves are going to come in on the sides here and down. So yeah, ribs and sleeves, and then there's also a rib band going all around here as well. And that's on the actual needles changed. I was on 4.5, and now down as we get to the bigger holes, it's actually on 5.5mm needles. And this is the lovely skein yarn. It's called In the Navy. Yeah, so it's a DK weight, so really lovely. Love this. This is one of my favourite knits ever. It's a really great pattern. It's the Campside Cardi by Alicia Plummer. Okay.
Tyrion, say hi.
Oh, he's so good. Yes, we've got Tyrion here still, and Maddie, who was crocheting, but little kitty just taken over, I think. Okay, the next I've joined in on the Grocery Girls. I don't know if a lot of you would know the Grocery Girls. They've got a great podcast, lots of fun, and they're holding a knit along at the moment called the Grocery Girls. Now I've got to think what it's called. Grocery Girl, Fancy Feet Cow. That's what they're doing at the moment. So it's to knit socks, which you haven't done a process on before. Like it could be anything you might not have knitted from toe up. You might knit from the band down. It could be a different type of heel, a different, anything different really. I've chosen to do Pharaoh. So the Lunar Socks, the pattern is by Josephine and the Seeds. I'm currently using 2.5mm needles. It actually started on the band, was on 2.25. I'll turn it around this way actually so you can see how the pattern's going to be there. So yeah, so they're really, really nice. And I can show you the inside actually. That's what your inside looks like. Part of it, oops. So can you see all the threads? So you've got to be careful not to pull them too tight because you don't want tight socks. So in the pattern it suggests for you to knit 5 centimetres and try them on to make sure that they fit, but I haven't had any trouble. They actually look quite pretty on the inside. When the ends have been sewn in, that is. So yeah, so that's my new thing is Fair Isle. So that's the Fancy Feet Cow by the Grocery Girls. Now my next whip in progress is going to be a long whip. It's probably going to take me many years. I've finally succumbed to the Cozy Memory Blanket, and I've done 2 squares. Oops, I've got that one still joined. So that's it there. This was my first one, and actually got the wrong way around. That's better. Okay, so that's my first square here. As you can see, I haven't sewn the ends in yet. This is from the leftover yarn from Madeline Socks. It's the Madeline yarn from Vivid Yarn Studios. So that was my first square. And then my second square, this is what I got from the Homespun House from Molly. She sent me this when I got my first order. There was, when you ordered that time, she gave us 2 free mini skeins. So I don't know what the colour is called. I'll have to find out because I'm actually going to start a book up, and I'm going to note down and put a little sample of swatch of the yarn in of everything that goes into the memory blanket, where I got it from or what I've made with it. So I really want to have a book when I'm finished that has every single square in it. It might take some time, but I mean, this is going to be a project which will take a long time. I'm not in a hurry. I'm just going to enjoy doing it, and whenever I have leftover yarns from projects, I'll put them in, and if I get sent some yarn or swaps, which will be good. It took me a while to decide what blanket to do. There's so many ones out there. Everyone's doing all different methods. But I ended up choosing to do I started off with 2.25mm needles, but I found that a bit too small. So I'm now on 2.5mm.
That square looks better because of the pattern.
Yeah, it does with the variegated lines. But you got to have a bit of, I think, you have all different textures on it in the end. I've done it where you knit, you slip the first stitch purlwise, and then I've done the nice mitered edge with the, I wanted the stitch to show through the middle there, which you can see. So that's you got to slip 2 stitches. So you slip 2 stitches and then you knit 1 and then slip them back over. So that's the method I'm doing on mine. And then also on your last stitch, you actually knit it through the back stitch. And I've got 49 stitches on mine. So that's what I'll be doing with that. Okay. Tea time. I'm drinking in my T2 cup, one of my favourite cups. It's got such a pretty pattern on it. Oops, don't want to smash that. Oops, there was a bit of tea in the bottom which dripped. Anyway, so today I am drinking some lovely green tea in my T2 cup. Actually not drinking T2 tea today, I'm actually drinking Higher Living tea. It's a coconut green tea, really, really nice. I actually like that without milk. It's really nice tea. You can get that. I actually got, as I had my birthday recently, my friend Sarah sent me a nice box of the loose leaf. So you can get it in the loose leaf tea.
It's my favourite.
Yeah, Maddie loves this one too. Or the tea bag, which I've got in there at the moment. You can get the box and tea bag. You can actually, in Australia, if you live in Australia, you can actually buy this in Woolworths, which is great. They have a really nice tea there. And our other favourite flavour is the strawberry white tea. This one's lovely as well. Really lovely tea. And if you I'd add a dash of milk, so it's like having strawberries in cream tea. But it's just like a nice amount of strawberry in there. It's not too overpowering. So that's the tea. I'm going to show you also a few other tea things. I love tea too. And as I've just had my birthday and Mother's Day, I got quite a few gifts from there. I got this lovely cup. Absolutely love this. It reminds me, it's very like Moroccan, Marrakesh. Beautiful designs on it. Even the bottom's quite pretty when you hold the bottom out there. Oops. Nope. I'm totally out of focus. There we go. So lovely, lovely tea. And the inside too. The detail on the inside is beautiful.
Is there detail on the inside?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's lovely, the detail on the inside. So that's a T2. You can see the little T2 emblem in there. That one. There's quite a few in that series. This one's lovely as well. I love the style. It's a very different style, this one.
I don't like it. It's like an egg cup.
I do. It's nice and deep and it keeps your tea warm longer. And there you can see the inside of it. Again, there's detail in the inside. It's beautiful on the inside, that detail in there. You can see that a little bit closer. See that detail. Whoops, there we go. So yeah, another lovely set. Okay. I also been wanting a nice flask for my tea, my favourite colour, aqua. It's a T2 flask. It's actually really handy. You can actually put your loose leaf tea in it. This opens up and it's got you to put your tea in, which is really, really good. So I've got that flask and I got a little one, a cup for your loose leaf tea too. It's got the little aqua wood lid. It's a clear. That's lovely for when you just want one cup so you don't have to do a whole big pot of tea. That's really good as well. And then from my kids, I put it on Instagram, you might have seen it. Do you want to pass me that box, Maddie?
Yeah.
I got the T2 50 selfies. This is a great gift. Would make a great gift too if you're turning 50 and you like tea because it's 50 selfies. So it's basically 50 sachets of tea for yourself. So inside it has all your, you've got all your tea inside, all the different flavours. And it's also got a infuser for your cup too. A 1 cup tea infusion. There we go. You can see that. It's got lovely detail in the where the water goes through on it too, but I don't know if it's too shiny for the camera. So there's many, many flavours in here. Whoops. So this one is gunpowder green. What's that one? Gorgeous geisha. There's so many different flavours. Darjeeling.
What about the long one?
Apple crumble, that one will be good to try. I've tried a few already, but that's oh yeah, this one will go nice in my teacups, my new ones in Marrakesh, because that's sort of what reminds me of those teacups. Monk pear, that sounds interesting as well. Just trying to find some one. Southern sunrise. Also, all the packets are really pretty, all the different colours. This one's ruby red rosehip, citrus punch. But as you get the gist, there's lots of different ones. Let's see if I can find another different one. Orange pico, that's always good. Do like that. Red green vanilla, that should be nice too. So there's lots of different ones in here.
Sounds like Christmas, red, green, vanilla.
Yeah, I was thinking that they should make an. I have heard other people talking on other podcasts in America. They talk about David's tea. I would love to try that. There's so many different flavours, and someone was saying that they did a advent calendar with teas in. So I think it'd be great if T2 did that, like this kind of idea. But for advent calendar, that would be the best. That would be great. So hopefully they will do that. I also got from my best friend Mandy a lovely teapot. And it's, I'm in the teapot, hot and stout. You know, everyone knows that song. Pour me out, that one. So that's it there in blue. Very cute. So it's standing there, you can see like the hip here, action coming out, and the hand coming out here. So very cute, because she knows I like my tea and teapots. She's busy, well, she was crocheting, but she's now switched over to drawing. Do you want to show them what you're drawing at the moment?
I just started it. It's like a mandala.
Oh yeah. Her maid loves to draw. She does lots of drawing. I think she draws every single day. So she's just sitting there doing that at the moment. Okay, also what I got for my birthday was finally I got some sock blockers, which I'm really happy about. So it'll be so much easier to show my socks. I've shown you that one. I did that. That's a serpentine sock. I still haven't done the second one yet. So that's a hoe, that one. I have shown it before. And then the other one, that's the sock Maggie's got there. That's the one I showed you last week, but it looks better to show you now on the blocker. That's what I got when I was at Barrington Tops. So that's that one there. But it's great to have. They're the knit picks. They're the blue ones. The Perspex. Yeah, you can see it there. So yeah, so it's good now that I can actually flock my socks on them, and they're great for showing on the podcast. I can show out my socks. That's really good. I also got some lovely, as you saw on my jumper I had earlier, the marbles needles. Really, really good. Just open up so it comes in the case. There. Just love all the colours on them. And you've got, what are we starting at? First needle is a 3mm. So you've got the pink ones at the top, a 3mm, then 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6. So 6 is up there. Oops, there. The white and black one. 6, 10.5, and 11. Is it 11? Sorry, no. 6.5 and 8. It's a US 11. It's an 8. That last one there.
The one, like there, looks like Dory.
Dory. Oh, the fish. Yeah, it does too. Actually, yeah. You zoom in on that one. It does too. The colour.
Because it's got yellow, blue.
Yeah. It's like Dory.
So it needs black.
Underneath you've got all your cables in there. Oops. And extension bits underneath the cable cord. So yeah, I've been working on my campsite card. We're really happy with them. At first when I started using, I felt like there was a little bit of drag, but I think it's because I was on the pearl side. Ravelry, when I went to the knit, it was fine. When I was knitting with them ever since, they've been fine. Like, I've had no problem with them. So I'm liking it. The cord's really good too. So yeah, very pleased with those. I'd highly recommend the marbles. They're very good. As you can see, one's missing. That's the one I've got on my project. Now, last podcast, I had a present from my friend Mel in Tasmania, and I did unwrap it, of course, and I got what I was hoping I got, one of her lovely rope baskets. They're really, really good.
I like the bits of blue fabric.
Yeah, I know, it's great. I'll just take that out, what's inside there, so you can see in the middle. Oops.
It's on the bottom too.
Oh yeah, bottom's probably better to show. I love her rope baskets, and
I've got one.
I know, they're so good. And it's got the lovely blue fabric because she knows I love blue. And I got really spoiled inside. with some lovely cascade yarn inside. And it's a cotton and acrylic blend. And the colour, the beautiful teal colour. The colour is colour 17. So that was inside with some yummy Lindt chocolates.
The cappuccino ones are so good.
Yes, cappuccino, and I haven't had these before. Cappuccino, what's the other flavour? And nougat. Love the nougat. I'm into the nougat. So yeah, I was very happy with that. Thanks so much, Mel. She's you can find her. She does a great blog. It's called One Crafty Mama, and she's also on Instagram under One Crafty Mama as well. So go and have a look at her. She's been doing that blog for a long, long time. It was the first blog I started following, and we became pen pals through that and friends. I actually got to meet her when we went down to Tasmania. I think it's probably 1 or 2 years ago now. So, and she's actually at the moment in Italy having a lovely time. So if you look at her on Instagram, you'll see all her beautiful photos in Italy at the moment. And she's got a lot of nice, she's checking out homemade things over there in Italy, which you'll see on her photos.
Did I meet Mel?
Yeah, you did, and her daughter. She's got a daughter and son.
I can't remember.
Yeah, no, you did. So, yeah, so I got that. In the mail this week, I also got from Intabo Yarn. That's what you can find her on Instagram. She sent me some lovely, I've been wanting to find some bulky, nice yarn to make some cushions for outside. It's a beautiful yarn made in South Africa. And she sent me 3 colours in this one. This one's beautiful. And you've also got this one here. That's really my colour, a lovely aqua colour. These bulky, you need a needle size 10 or hook size 10. So I want to make some cushions for outside with that. And also I've got the cream colour there. I'll put them to the side so you can see them all. So you've got your cream, your aqua, and the lovely green colour. So this, oh there it is there, I was trying to look for the colour. This one here is called Brenda. This one here is called Natasha.
Names.
Yeah, they've got girls' names, I just realised. That one's Natasha. And this one is, and that's my favourite. That one is Abby. Beautiful colours. So that's Abby.
I like the yellowy one.
So she imports these, and you can actually buy the yarn if you want to order it. If you go online, you'll find her there, and you can order it through, I get it through Little Woolly. At Little Woolly, you can find her on Instagram as well. You can order it from her. Oops, turn around. So it's a Moya yarn. She also sent me, she's actually got some sock yarn in. So I'm really excited about that. She sent me some sock yarn to try. This one's called Sea Glass. Beautiful colour. And I'll just turn around so I can read it myself. It is it's a vintage palette. It's called Nurturing Fibers Super Twist Sock Yarn. 320 meters on it, 100 grams. To use a 3mm to 4mm needle. Oh, that's for garments, sorry. And for socks, it says 2.25 to 2.75. So yeah, really, really lovely yarn. It's 100% merino, this one.
What's merino?
Ooh, it's a sheep. So that's that. So I'll be looking forward to trying that out. Okay, so Madeline's just going to show you her drawing for the last time because she actually has to go off to karate. So she's going to show you how far she got in her drawing. Oops, you got it there. So that's what she's been doing while we've been videoing. There we go. Alrighty. Have fun at karate.
I will.
Okay. I just want to remind everyone about my MCG giveaway. That's my Creative Garage giveaway. I want you to enter that with your favourite thing that you've ever made, that you're most proud of. There's quite a few entries in there at the moment. Some beautiful crocheted blankets. There's a beautiful Sophie's Universe one on there. It's absolutely beautiful. There's also a poncho, which is lovely. So there's a cross stitch, gorgeous tiger cross stitch. Denise has done that one. It's really, really lovely. I'll put some photos up to show you some of them and some links to where you can find them on Instagram and that. So yeah, so looking forward to see everyone's entries, and we will draw that on the next podcast next weekend. But entries close the 20th of May, so please get in there and share. You can just hashtag MCG giveaway. Also, you can enter on Ravelry in our group, the My Creative Garage group. You can enter it there as well. So, and the prize, I must mention that, is one of my bags. You'll be able to choose which fabric. I was hoping again to show them today with my Etsy shop, but I'm still waiting on the labels. So I'm hoping they're here on Monday. They were supposed to be at the beginning of the week, but I still haven't got them. So, but one of the prizes will be able to choose which bag you would like, and I'm going to put some yarn in there as well. So please enter. Also, I'm going to share some podcast love because I forgot to do that last week. A podcast I really, really like is The Spicy Homemaker. Melissa on there is lovely. I think she should get the award for the best smile on a podcast person. She's always so smiley and happy, and just great fun to watch. And she's hosting the knitting games, which is a great setup she's got there, winning lots of prizes. She's always got so many prizes, so really check her podcast out, The Spicy Homemaker, because she's got lots on there and you can win lots, and she makes beautiful things as well, and it's a lot of fun to watch. I also like to mention Sockcetra. That's another great one with Shannon. Shannon's lovely. She's just a lovely human being, and she's talks a lot about bettering yourself as a person, and just is very good on there, and she has a lot of lovely things that she makes on there, so check her out as well. So that's Shannon, and she is the Sockcetra. She's really, really good. There's also a new one I've been watching, the Happy Knitting Podcast. That's a lovely one as well. She makes lots of things on there, which is a lot of fun to look at, and yeah, so check her out as well. So last weekend we went to Hunter Valley. We had a lovely time there. It was a beautiful autumn day. It was like 24 degrees, and we had a lovely picnic. Lunch there. It was just nice sitting out there reading, knitting, just enjoying it. Before that we went to Sabor. It's the dessert bar there. They're in 2 locations at the Hunter Valley, and they're just lovely. They have the most amazing desserts. I had one called the porcupine, and it was like a porcupine, but it was bright yellow, and it had like all different layers, and had chocolate mousse in the center with a it was just a beautiful, like a brittle inside, and the crumbs on the outside actually were white chocolate, all made up into tiny little crumbs. So you might have seen some pics I put on Instagram from that. At the end of this video I'll put some footage from there so you can see all the yummy desserts. I also forgot to show you that I've got with me this week is a lovely blanket from my niece. I made her quite a few years ago now. So it's all the rainbow colours. It's really pretty. If you can see it all. It's quite big if I open it out. I'll just open it out. It's quite big. All the rainbow colours. And over here you will see my hand come through, which is why I have it. She had some friends over and they were drawing on it, and one of them had some scissors and accidentally cut one of the threads, so I have to fix up this little square here, so I'll have to crochet that back in. But yeah, that's just another make I did, so I thought I'd show you that as a finished object. Also with my birthday I got a yarn swift, which was really exciting. You can see it just behind me there. I've been making lots of yarn cakes. Here's one here which I've done. There's a few behind me as well, but so much easier and so pretty too. Rather than spending an hour to wind one, you can do it in like 5 minutes. So that's really, really good, very handy. So that's it for episode 4. So don't forget to subscribe to my Creative Garage podcast. You can find me on Instagram under Vanessa Kind, where you can send me a personal message there if you need to. That's probably the best form of contact for me. You can also find me on Ravelry under Vanessa Kind or under the My Creative Garage podcast. Also, you can email me on vanessakind@bigpond.com. So I hope everyone has a great week. Don't forget to either stitch or knit or hook on.